Hi there guys, this is Roscoe and here we have the XM Studios Supreme Scale Alien. Now, I was lucky enough to pick this up recently from a collector buddy close by, which was great. It's something that I was going to get when it was released, but unfortunately had too many pre-orders at the time, so and thankfully, I was able to get this without much hassle in the end. So but just having it set up, it's an absolutely beautiful piece. I'd say definitely the best build quality of any alien statue made, or even I'll have in the collection at least. Have all the Prime 1 stuff and all the sideshow aliens, but this piece, for how thin aliens are and how fragile they usually are, this is by far the most solid. Yeah, they're not hollow, they're heavy. Everything locks together really well. Obviously, you're going to damage it if you mistreat it and drop things, but it's definitely, you can just feel the weight to it all. It's all quality pieces. It's not just brittle polystone. It's definitely some sort of dense material they've used. So very happy with that. And just seeing it here on display, it's an absolutely dynamic piece. Looks absolutely amazing next to the Wolf Legendary Scale, especially if you use the head sculpt I've got on here. I've seen a few collectors have this next to it and it looks really well. It matches quite well, even though it's not from a film. Dynamic pose, the tail just wrapping around the hive. It's absolutely amazing. It weighs an absolute ton. That base was a pain to get out of the box and pack it away when I went to pick it up. So we'll go and take a closer look anyway. So I'll try my best to get this on screen. So just see the paint job on it is really well done. I wouldn't say it's what the prototype was. Nothing really is. But I still think it's great despite not being the prototype. Whereas with the Predator version I have, the prototype was so much better than what we got in hand. It's very front heavy, obviously, having the weight of this pushing forward on all that. So it's definitely got this, I'm lucky I've got it on this board here to keep it all level. Easy to move to where I want it. So because pulling this apart and carrying it around is just a huge headache. So got the other alien he's treading on. Now, just like with all XM Studios, or at least with the Predator, there are parts galore. You've got the base with this alien, you've got the two arms, you've got all his rear spikes, the 4 tubes there. Same on this alien, 2 arms, the 4 tubes. They're all color coded, which is great. Means you get it right. You got the head sculpt there. There's 2 head sculpts you get. I'll show you the other one shortly. The tail, these 2 pieces all lock in on both sides. I'm probably forgetting a few things. See if I can get around the back here. That piece there, that piece over there. Jonesy in the cage, I'll show you shortly. You have to use as well and assemble. Foot locks in there and in here really well. You have to get that nice angle to get it in there. It's a huge piece, guys. When I turned up at my friend Tony's house to see it, yeah, I was like, wow, it is huge, especially when you see it up high level on a desk. Really is an impressive piece. They only made 200 of these as well, so quite a rare edition, and definitely in the years to come, it's just going to be even more hard to find. I know a lot of people absolutely love this piece, so I think there's a lot of people less inclined to let this go as well. So if you have an opportunity to get this and you love Alien, it's definitely an impressive piece and a quality piece, which I keep saying. So let's see if I can get another angle for you guys so you can see, all the different sort of shots depending on which way you want to display it. Okay, here we have him front on. One thing I will say, I prefer the way I had him when I first showed the video, that side rather than this side. But the only problem is the head's looking this way. So it would have been nice if the head was probably looking tilted that way for that pose, but I suppose they give it that sort of mid-range to sort of complement both. But yeah, so you also get the inner mandible. There's 3 of those. There's 2 smalls and 1 large. So I've got the 2 smalls on both of these. I've got the large on the other head sculpt, which I'll show you shortly. It's like a gold sort of dry brushing sort of splattered there. That bronze look to the hive. Even though it's a hive, it's sort of got the paint scheme of the engineer ship sort of. So it's a sort of bit of a blend. I'm not sure what the intention was there, but very deep sort of cavity in there, all the where they're coming from. Even the leg and the knees there. It's cool. So you're basically getting 1.5 aliens in this piece. I prefer this head sculpt. The warrior head sculpt actually. I usually prefer the dome, the clear dome on aliens, but on this piece I want to keep it the same as the one on the base. So I do like the ridges and the color scheme. That blue and olive and browns and things like that looks really cool. All right, so here it is from the other angle, or the other side. See, I find that the alien itself looks probably better this way because the head is tilting more towards us, but then you don't get the really nice look of the tail that the other side has. So yeah, I've seen a lot of people display it this way and the other way, but yeah, I prefer the other way. Just such a huge piece, guys. Supreme scale is the 1/3 scale. So he's got a picture, the 1/3 scale alien, 1/3 the size of a life-size alien, plus all his base, which is absolutely solid as well. Doesn't feel hollow at all. So my dog's going crazy at people walking past. All right, let's take a look at the rear of the base where Jonesy is hiding. All right, so down the bottom here in the base, it's a nice little subtle nod to the first Alien movie. We've got this grate with the cat. So Jonesy's in there, see if I can remove that. Yep. So you got the cat hiding there in the box. Now, as cool as that is, I think the cat could have been a lot better. I know if they used real sort of fur to make it look realistic, it would have felt like a little cheap little toy. But also, in the same sense, you've got this sculpted cat, which sort of just looks a little bit odd to me as well. So, yeah, it's a cool little homage to the first film, but yeah, I don't think it's executed as well as it probably could have been. Okay, here it is with the drone or original style head on it. So you can sort of showcase, you know, the 2 versions of, you know, the alien. You got the drones and you got the warriors. Got the longer mandible on that. As I said, it comes with 2 smaller and 1 larger. You just got to decide which way you want them. It's a really nice dome. I think this would have been a little nicer if it had all the ridges shown on this one under here. It's almost like a grub sort of shape inside, which sort of don't think does it any favors. Still cool, but yeah, I just think all that extra ridges and detailing under that would have made it a lot better. But that's their design and that's what they went with. So yeah, usually I would prefer something like this, but I'm definitely going with the other one. Alright, lastly, before I go, I'll give you guys a quick comparison of both heads side by side. So as to me, I feel like this one's got way much more going on, which I like. So I'm surprised. As I said, I usually go for things like that, but it just seems a little bit more ferocious as well. It's a bit more soft around here in the details. This has got a lot more sort of going on, tubing and all the ridges and the color scheme. Yeah, obviously everyone's got their tastes and personal opinions, so I'm guessing a lot of people have it displayed this way and a lot of people have it displayed that way. So only issue I have is with these is they didn't really include a headstand for the spare. So it's something I'm going to have to get custom made aftermarket. So yeah, I know the Predator had the spare stand, so I'm not sure why they didn't include one for this. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video on the XM Studio Supreme Scale Alien. I know I'm definitely enjoying this piece, absolutely love it. Don't usually go for non-film pieces, but this is just something so dynamic and so nice. I definitely want it in the collection. So if you have a chance to go get it, and you know, not sure what to do in the collection, I'd say you won't be disappointed. It looks absolutely amazing. Once you see it in hand, you'll be blown away. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Bye for now.